You think being loyal to your family is a virtue. I'm going to show you how it's actually perpetuating their trauma. You see, in psychology, we have a term for when loyalty goes too far, and that is enmeshment. It's when family boundaries are so blurry that individuality gets lost. Your identity becomes tangled up with the family's identity, and their emotions become your emotions. So what does that actually look like? It's more than just being a close family. That is healthy, but it is a feeling, a crushing, suffocating guilt. Anytime you try to say no to a request, no matter how small, it's being the designated family peacemaker, always feeling like it's your job to manage everyone's emotions or a problem solver, and you need to smooth over every conflict. It is feeling like you cannot make a major life decision about your career, where you live, who you date, who you are with, who you marry, without getting their approval first. And if they do not approve, then you either don't do it or you do it with a huge sense of anxiety. It can also be more subtle. Do you feel like you don't have any privacy? Like your parents and siblings are entitled to know every detail of your life? Do you feel responsible for their happiness, as if their emotional state is your personal project to manage or responsibility? That is enmeshment. Hi, I'm Karina Aybar, psychotherapist and coach, and I make videos about setting boundaries without feeling guilty, parentification, and generational trauma recovery so that you can understand why you feel the way you do and how to heal it with compassionate and practical tools. Now, let's get back to enmeshment within families. When the word we is used more than the word I, and you are not even sure where you end and they begin, that is enmeshment. So let's talk about how this actually works. This is called the trauma cycle. It starts with an unresolved family issue. Maybe it was or it is addiction, maybe it is emotional neglect or a major loss that was never processed. To cope, many dysfunctional families create unspoken rules. And the biggest one is usually, don't talk about that. We don't talk about the problem. Everyone knows the elephant in the room, but no one is allowed to name it. So you, being the loyal one, learn to be the peacekeeper. You absorb tension. You manage everyone's emotions, and you make sure that the boat is never, ever rocked. But here's the trap about that. Your peacekeeping, it's actually not healing the family, but it is enabling the dysfunction. It's putting a band-aid on a wound that needs stitches. By preventing the short-term discomfort or conflict and confrontation, you are guaranteeing the long-term pain that gets passed down throughout generations and throughout relationships. Your children will learn the same rules. Don't talk about it. Keep the peace at all costs, and the cycle continues. Your loyalty becomes the very thing that fuels the generational trauma that you are trying to escape. Does that sound familiar? Please let me know in the comments, because, oh boy, I can resonate, and so many of my members and clients. So what's the alternative? It is about shifting from what I call protective loyalty to authentic loyalty. Protective loyalty is what we've been talking about. It's when you prioritize the family's comfort and the appearance of harmony above all else. You walk on eggshells. You keep secrets. You avoid difficult topics. Heck, you even lie for the sake of keeping the family's image. However, that can go against your character and integrity. And it is one thing to be loyal for the sake of protecting your family, honoring them, and just not saying things that you're not supposed to, oversharing. But another thing is when your family and their dysfunction makes you act out of character. It makes you lie, and it normalizes. You see, adult children of alcoholics and dysfunctional families guess at what normal is. You may be extremely responsible. At other times, you may be extremely irresponsible. So you vacillate between the two. And that is something that we should recognize as a trait of your family's dysfunctional dynamics and not a character flaw. Your job is to protect the system, even if the system is dysfunctional. This is loyalty to the trauma. Authentic loyalty is completely different. It's loyalty to the opposite, to the people in your family, including yourself. It's about wanting what is genuinely healthiest for everyone's growth, for your well-being, their well-being, even when it's uncomfortable. It means that you are willing to speak the truth, to set a boundary, to stop enabling a harmful behavior within the family because you love them enough to want them to heal, not just to stay comfortable. You love them enough to speak your truth so that you can have an authentic connection. Ask them today, whenever they come up with something that is disingenuous or are not able to confront a difficult situation, ask them, do you want me to have a genuine connection because I value our relationship, or do you want us to have a fake, superficial connection? And let them choose. So instead of covering for a parent's emotional outbursts to keep the peace, authentic loyalty might look like saying, I love you and I cannot continue this conversation when you are yelling. Let's talk later when we can both be calm, because I love you and I care for you. And this isn't about being disloyal or disrespectful, but about being loyal to a better future for your family and your relationships. This doesn't mean you need to have a huge confrontation. It can start with one small thing, like not answering a call during dinner or saying, I need to think about that and I'll get back to you. That pause creates this healthy distance that lets them know that your time and energy and decisions are up to you and your values and not at their disposal. Instead of an immediate yes, you are creating a tiny bit of space. Now, when you create that space, the system will push back. It's a concept called family homeostasis. It's trying to pull you back into your old role. You will get guilt trips. After all I've done for you, you will be called selfish or told that you are tearing the family apart, that you are trying to bring everyone against each other. You become the black sheep. So you can vacillate between being such a good person and the peacekeeper to being the black sheep when you are rocking the boat and when you are setting a boundary and calling things like they are. And this is the critical moment. That reaction isn't proof that you are wrong, but rather it is proof that you are changing the dynamics, which is the entire point. When they push, remember, their reaction is about their own discomfort with change, not about your worth or your character. You don't have to argue or defend. A simple, I hear that you are upset, but this is what I need to do for myself, or this is my opinion and it's okay to agree to disagree. Holding firm right here, even when it's painful, is how you prove to yourself that you can break the cycle. The most loyal thing that you can do for your family is to become the one who breaks the cycle. It is having the courage to heal yourself, to grow from it, so you do not pass the hurt down, that we do not normalize it. This isn't about blaming anyone. It is about taking responsibility for the one thing that you can control, your own healing and growth. You are deciding that the legacy of pain stops with you, that from this point forward, your family's legacy can be one of awareness and healthy connection. And that is the ultimate act of love. Now, if you are resonating with this, stay with me on this channel because we talk about healing and growth and dysfunctional family dynamics and how to break away from them with compassion and dignity every Monday. And let's connect in the comments. I read each of them and I cannot wait to connect with you. I will see you in the next video, and please remember your resilience.